Paranormal Maniacs, it's time for another spooky video. And for tonight's spooky video, I'm going to be telling you guys, I guess, somewhat of I don't know if I'd call it a paranormal experience, because I don't really know if it was paranormal or if it had like a rational explanation to it. I don't really know. However, I did find it very strange and I wanted to share it with you all. But yeah, and I do want to clarify that I am in no way, shape, or form claiming any of this to be paranormal. Like I said, it could have a rational explanation behind it. In fact, it probably did. But it was just really strange, and I love to document and share these stories with you all. Before I get into the video, I also just wanted to apologize if I sound hoarse or snotty. It's because I'm trying to get over a cold, so just try to ignore that. Also, it's really warm in here, so if I look a little glistening, that's the reason why. This was about, I want to say, a month ago, like at the start of May, and I was outside. I had just gotten home from work, and I was outside talking to my dad. I was over at his house. I was talking to my dad and my stepmom. I believe that someone either has a cat that they let in and out of their home around here in my neighborhood, or someone unfortunately dropped a cat off in our neighborhood. But there is a stray cat, well, I'm assuming is a stray cat, that I've never seen before, and it's a little calico cat. I actually haven't seen it since this incident, so that makes me a little concerned. But there was this cat that was a calico cat, and it was sitting on this like culvert thing that my neighbor has like on the other side of the road. And it was just laying there, minding its business. From the other side of, like, my other neighbor on the other side of the road, you could hear what sounded like a cat in heat. Now, that neighbor does have cats, but I believe that the female one that he has is neutered. Or she's spayed. She's not neutered. She doesn't have balls. But she's spayed because she's an indoor-outdoor cat. So she couldn't be in heat. And I believe there's no other like female cats that are just left to roam around here. It clearly wasn't that cat, but it sounded almost like call me crazy, but it kind of sounded like someone mocking the sound of a cat. It could have just been one of them playing or something, and it just sounded like, you know, a cat in heat. It was just strange because whenever we walked over to see where the noise was coming from, we didn't see anything. We didn't see a cat. I found that to be a little odd. That very same night, I had my windows open, and I was just laying on my bed watching TikTok, chilling. And as I told you guys before, I don't have a working central AC because it blew out on me, so we just have a little portable AC. Of the nighttime and of the evening, I kind of like to have my windows open so that cool air can like just come into the house. I was sitting on the bed, and it was around like midnight, maybe a little bit after midnight. Everyone was asleep. I've told this on my vlog channel already, but if you're not following my vlog channel and you specifically follow my paranormal one, which I know there's a lot who do, you haven't heard the story yet. So everyone was asleep. My boyfriend was asleep. My dad and my stepmom and my grandma next door, they were asleep. Like, it was so quiet. Like, it was just dead silent, and out of nowhere, I just hear what sounded like a blood-curdling scream. And it almost sounded as if it was in my backyard, or it was behind the shed, which is in my backyard. And then directly after this scream, which it lasted for a good, at least, I want to say like 5 seconds, 6 seconds, something like that. It was followed by a howl. We do have coyotes where I am, but this just did not sound like a coyote to me. It sounded very strange and kind of otherworldly. Now, I have heard strange noises in the woods behind my house before. Not just coyotes, but like a long time ago. I'd say back in probably like 2014, 2015. I heard what sounded like a baby crying up in the woods. Where I live in West Virginia, it is a little bit of the Appalachian Mountains, which I plan on making a video Vlogtober, so be on the lookout for that. But we do not have mountain lions in this area that I'm aware of. Now, we do probably have bobcats, though I've never seen one. I've never seen one for myself. I don't think I want to. I heard like a crying sound that almost sounded like a baby crying. And this was in like the middle of the night when it's like pitch dark, and especially pitch dark up there. Because when it's pitch dark in our neighborhood, you know, up there where there's like no street lights, no nothing, it's even darker. So I thought it was really strange, especially to be so late of the night. So I hurried up, went over, shut all my windows. I was really shaken up, so I came in here and I woke Josh up. You know, I had him come listen, but the sound completely stopped once I realized it. What gets me is every time I try to get it on camera, it stops. And this is like nearly an every time incident, like it stops. I don't know, it could have been a wild animal. It could, like I said, have some sort of rational explanation, but it was really creepy and it freaked me out, and I haven't heard it since. Okay, and if you've been following my channel for a while now, you know that I believe that there is something up in the woods behind my house. Now, do I know for sure? No, but I believe that there is something up there. They're just too creepy. I've had experienced too many things for there not to be. And then I believe I've said this before on my channel. I can't remember how long ago. I've had this fence around my entire house for as long as this house has stood here. It's always been in perfect condition. It never had any dents or dings or anything in it. Well, one day we walked outside and we noticed that a part of it was bent and kind of like pushed in, as if something tried to jump over top of it and got caught, or it was just something really big that went over top of it. We have deer, so it could have been a deer that just decided to jump over and got caught. But where it is, there's like, I have a big, what they call a burning bush. I don't even know how a deer, being as tall as they are, could have gotten past that burning bush, because this was in the middle of summer. I found that really strange because someone in like the little town that I live in, they had posted on the little group page that we have for it, they had posted pictures of their fence. Someone or something had tore down one whole side of their fence, right? And I know this has nothing to do with like my area, but someone had, or something had, just like completely torn down their fence. And they asked if anyone had seen anything. I mean, it ripped the poles up. It took them all out of the ground. So it had to have been something like really large, you know. But they never found any explanation for it. And like I said, where we are, it's semi in the, you know, the little trail of the Appalachian Mountains. And I'm not sure if you guys have heard or not, but the Appalachian Mountains are prone to having a lot of weird, paranormally kind of stuff occur in them. So I will be making a video all about that for Vlogtober, so just be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I love keeping you guys updated. Nothing strange has really happened up until that point. I mean, we've been hearing coyotes that come out in big hordes behind my house and howl and whatnot. Like I said, I haven't seen the stray cat since that incident, and this was the same exact night, so that makes me a little concerned. I hope it's okay. Yeah, like if anything else happens, I'll definitely be sure to let you guys know. But nothing had happened for a really long time. This was the first time in a long time that something happened. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you think that this is? Do you think it's just a wild animal? Or do you think that like this is something otherworldly? Because I can't explain the scream that I heard, but it sounded really strange. Like it did not sound like a coyote to me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think this is, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and become a morbid maniac. Also be sure to hit that bell notification, that way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And also be sure to head on over to the second channel, Mel Vlogs, where I will be posting all of my vlogs, all of my ASMR content for you guys. And I love you guys so much, and I will see ya in my next one.